What's going on, my American truckers? Have you guys seen this article today? Well, we know sometimes Freightways gets their shit mixed up, so I was like, you know what? Let me do some research, because I don't like talking without knowing. So I went ahead. I went to the immigration, USCIS to confirm it. And in fact, it is true. So let me get it straight. It's like first the country says we gotta get all these immigrants out because they're fucking taking cheap labor. Let's leave aside trucking. We gotta get all these immigrants out because they're taking cheap labor and they're taking our jobs and so and so. And then they claim they're taking out all the criminals and only criminals and only people that are bad for the country. But we all know that, most of them that are hardworking people, we see the videos that they go get them at their jobs, they go get them at the fields where they're working, and now the government's gonna issue more visas for H-2B visas because they need help. Because there's certain industries that need help that they're suffering irreparable damages. What the fuck is going on? You see what I mean when I tell people that you guys act like the government's really protecting you guys, man? It comes down to the money. It comes down to whoever's putting the strings. It comes down to lobbyists. You know the difference between Mexico and the U.S.? In Mexico, they call it corruption. Here in the U.S., it's called lobbyists. When you got a lobbyist, a lot of people doing lobbying. Why does that even exist? Why does lobbying even exist? How could some big company go and have somebody and pay them money to, hey, here's a couple donations, but I'm gonna need you to kick back little favors, So now, the government decided to issue 65,000 increase of H-2B visas, right? Here, I'll put it again, so you guys could pause it and read it, or you guys could go to the website and read it yourselves. So the government's issuing 65,000 additional H-2 visas. Now, according to Freightways, it is unsure, it's unclear if any of them could go into trucking. Now, somebody commented on one of the articles, somebody commented on one of the social medias, well, they can't go into trucking, and they won't go into trucking because non-domiciles are not allowed right now. The non-domiciles are on pause, so they won't be able to go into trucking. But do you guys not read? I thought we were the ones that can't read. I'm gonna zoom it in, all right, and I'm gonna highlight it for you. All right, this is the rule. This is the rule that was issued in September. And who does it say is excluded? Like, who can get a CDL, a non-domicile CDL? Do you see what I see, right? H-2B. So, like, I don't know. I think it's a contradiction, don't you think? Well, tell me what you think. I mean, let's be real. Sometimes I know that sometimes the way I come out and I talk about things, you might think that it's me versus you, but I have no issue with you as an American. I have no issue with you as an American trucker or any American. I have an issue with the people thinking that we're against each other, but it's like you guys don't realize that the government don't care about none of us. The government don't care about none of us, and at the end of the day, they're gonna please their donors. They're gonna please their mega carriers. They're gonna please their big companies, the big investors. And when people realize that, that's when you're gonna realize that everything is done for a reason, but none of those things are done because you think, oh yeah, Sean Duffy's gonna help us because he cares about us, or any fucking government. That's right. Now, you want to know what's the crazy part? That this is a temporary final rule to allow 65,000 more people to come and work. So that's what they just use you when they need you, and then you have to boom, get out. That's pretty much the same shit that happened with non-domiciles, right? We're all good and shit, everything was fine, and now suddenly we're a danger to the roads. They don't want us here no more. Ain't that some bullshit? So tell me what you really think. Come on, guys. I know that sometimes we have little differences, but I think at one point you have to realize that I'm just another person trying to survive out here, Stay up.